let's take a look at the Warfx Design Studio Group Cruise Tracker and how you would actually use it. When you first open it up, you should see the page that you see right here on the screen. It should be the Instructions tab. If you're not there for some reason, go ahead and just click Instructions at the bottom and it'll bring you to this page. You'll see all the different bullet points. There are 10 of them to point out different sections of the sheet, as well as the instructions at the bottom here for what each of those items does. Basically, you can edit anything that's in the yellow boxes, and then everything else is protected. You can change out your logo. I'll show you how to do that, as well as the green boxes on the left here where the expense items are. You can type in their actual expense items names in there to go with each of those items and dollar amounts. So there's two ways to get to the actual Excel spreadsheet. First one is to hit the group tracker button at the top here, or you can just simply click the tab at the bottom, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and click this button here. That's going to take us right over to the worksheet. You can see here we're ready to go. So I'm going to type in my travel agency name, and that is going to be ABC Travel. My group name, I'm going to type in, that's actually going to be Test Group. And then I start putting in, port charges. We'll do $150 here. And then we're going to put in our group taxes, government taxes and fees. That's going to be, let's say, $200. And then are we going to do a gap or an amenity? Probably going to do a $25 onboard credit. So we can actually do a gap on this one. This is going to be gap. And we're going to, it's 4 points from Royal Caribbean, let's say. And we're going to say it's the $25 onboard credit. All right, and so then you can see I already put in t-shirts here. We're going to have, I'm hoping to have 25 folks on this group. We can also put in flyers. So that is, let's say, 100 flyers to get 25 people. And we'll say that those are $1 each. All right. And so that means our expenses now are $550 here, as you can see. And then what we're recommending based on that is that you would mark up your cruise $27.50 per person to actually reimburse yourself for those expenses if you want to do that. That's totally up to you, but that's a nice little feature in here to tell you about. And then you come over to this final financial section at a glance. And we're going to enter in, it's going to start at 0% for a royalty fee. That's typically for your franchises that are out there. So you might put in 3% if you wanted to. If you had a franchise fee, then you'll see that will come in with what that actually looks like for you. We're going to take out the franchise fee for the purpose of this. We're going to be with a host that has a 50% split. So you'll see based on the data that's at the bottom, we already have some calculation going on here. For that markup that we want per person, I'm going to actually round that up to $30 per person and put that in there. And so you'll see it automatically calculates for you based on that. So in here we've listed all of our different category types. You would type in like balcony, ocean view, suite, inside, etc. Listing what your actual categories are. You put those in here. The number of cabins that the cruise line gave you for your allotted amount. So that's in here. I've given those. Your commission percentage, whatever that happens to be. I just threw in 16% for demo purposes here. And then that actually, what is your fare per person? This would be less all of the port charges, government fees, all your NCFs. And so let's put in, so we got 567, we'll go with 667. We'll make this one 457. And then inside will be 357. And then over here, you're going to see that it actually, as soon as I put that in these gray boxes, it started calculating commissions that I would make if we were 100% sold, 80% sold, and 60% sold of our cabins. And then it tallies that down at the bottom for you so you can see the totals there. And so I'm going to put in the actual number of passengers that we sold. Let's say we got 10 passengers. So this is all based on double occupancy. So let's say we've got 6 passengers here, we got 4 passengers here, and we got 4 passengers here. So we want to put in our total number of cabins that we have. in each of these. The cabin numbers will affect some of the calculations that you'll see. And then if you earned any tour conductor credits for a particular category, you would just enter those in these boxes here. And that would be the dollar amount that you're actually earning for that. So that way you'll know. Or you could put in just a number if you want. Like, let's say you got 2 people that you earned. You can put that in there as well. And that's basically how this works. Then all your calculations are here. You'll see that my host split commission after the host is $844.24. And you can see the commission before expenses here, which includes split with host, is $13.94, because that's $550 worth of expenses coming out of there. So you can kind of get an idea of where you would end up based on this group there. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us and talk to us. All right, and I know you want to know how to change this logo, so you're just going to click on that where the logo is currently. This says your logo here. You're going to go to place over cells and go to this device, and then you would click on that and find a particular image that you want to upload, or you could do it from an online picture. So I'm going to just use a stock image to kind of show you how this works, but you can find where that image is on your device. Stock image here. I'm going to simply take this wine glass here. I'm going to hit insert, and you'll see that changes that now to the wine glass. So that's how easy it is to change and make it your own with your own logo.